starts to flow, feeding all the garden where the bitter shadows grow. You can pour the cement, you can build your wall, but the roots are hungry. Watch them rise and stand tall. Yeah. I'm a product of the pressure, diamond in the dirt, turning all the trauma into verses for the hurt. They see the surface, they don't see the depth. Every single struggle is a promise that I kept. Writing my history in the cracks of the street.
Through the gray we find a way to bloom,
Chasing away the heavy,
suffocating gloom. The foundation is solid, built in the dark,
waiting for the friction to ignite the spark.
concrete roots holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly.
We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight
Into brand new day, into brand new day.
The concrete is cold, but the spirit is warm. Learning how to dance in the middle of the storm. Don't fear the hardness, don't fear the weight. It's only making stronger the hand of fate. I'm pushing through the gravel, scratching at the glass, watching all the pretenders let the moments pass. Planting my seed in the wasteland of stone, finding the kingdom I can finally call home. Steady and patient, watch the garden expand. Chasing away the heavy,
Suffocating gloom. The foundation is solid, built in the dark,
waiting for the friction to ignite the spark.
concrete roots holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly.
We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight
Into brand new day, into brand new day.
stronger, so stronger than the steel.
Deeper than the pain,
We are the sunshine,
dancing in the rain.
ground is our witness.
Sky is our goal,
Nothing can stifle the truth
in the soul.
Deep roots, solid ground, growing upward.
Concrete roots holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly. We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight into brand new day. Stay grounded,
Let it bloom.
stay grounded,
Stay grounded.
stay grounded, let it bloom.
No, 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 no. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Na, 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 na. They try to mold a mind into a plastic frame, but the fire inside they can never tame. True freedom is a mountain, the mountain decline, leaving the chains of the system behind. They label me a danger cause I speak the truth. They targeting the dreamers, they targeting the youth. I'm a renegade spirit, a storm in the calm, holding the world world in the palm of my arm. Systematic failure, I'm the remedy to bar. The fire burns steady when the winds are cold, buying back the stories that we never sold. We represent the truth in the world of lies. Look at the hunger growing in our eyes. Rebel soul, wandering the wild, keeping the heart of the innocent child against the tide. We standing tall, waiting for the empire to finally fall. To finally fall. Yeah, we bring the thunder, we bring the rain, washing away the memories of the pain. No longer puppets on a wooden string. Listen to the message that the prophets bring. I'm rewriting the script, changing the plot, giving back the power that they never got. It's a revolution, a quiet vibration, a manifestation of a new generation. We the heartbeat, the core of the foundation. The fire burns steady when the winds are cold, buying back the stories that we never sold. We represent the truth in the world of lies. Look at the hunger growing in our eyes. Rebel soul, wandering the wild, keeping the heart of the innocent child against the tide. We standing tall, waiting for the empire to finally fall. To finally fall. Na 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 na. Born in the fire, refined by the test. We never falter, we never rest. The truth is a weapon, the voice is the shield. This is the harvest of the seeds that we yield. Unbreakable, unbreakable, unstoppable, rebel by nature. Rebel soul, wandering the wild, keeping the heart of the innocent child against the tide. We standing tall, waiting for the empire to finally fall. Stay true, stay bold, stay true, stay bold, stay bold. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Good. When the clock strikes 12 and the world is asleep, I hear the silent whispers of the promises we keep. The moon is a lantern hanging in the dark sky, illuminating the paths where the lonely birds fly. In the quiet of the night, the distractions disappear. The voice of the Creator becomes crystal clear. Don't fear the shadows or the silence of the hour. Midnight is the time of the spiritual power. Yeah, another late night under the city moon, writing these scriptures inside my empty room. While the politicians sleep and the hustlers dominate, I sit with my thoughts trying to clean up my slate. Midnight brings the clarity, the peace I always crave. A temporary truce for a young street slave. I look up to the cosmos, looking for a sign, connecting my mortality with the divine design. The darkness cannot hide the eternal light. We find our sanctuary in the middle of the night, when the chaotic world drops its heavy shield. The deep truths of the universe are finally revealed. Midnight Jah, watching over the sleeping block, keeping us safe from the tick-tock of the clock. Let the spark. They want you active in the daytime matrix machine, chasing the illusions of the Babylonian screen. But the night belongs to the thinkers and the seers, washing away the accumulated daytime fears. So let the cool breeze revitalize your chest. This is the holy hour for the mind to find rest. Chant a quiet psalm to the rhythm of the stars. Jah will heal the trauma of your internal scars. They call it the witching hour, but I call it peace. The only time the paranoia seems to decrease. No media manipulating, no corporate greed. Just a pen and a pad and a natural seed. I pray for the children who are sleeping in the slums, waiting for the day when the true justice comes. A midnight meditation from a ghetto soldier's mind, leaving all the petty street drama far behind. The darkness cannot hide the eternal light. We find our sanctuary in the middle of the night, when the chaotic world drops its heavy shield. The deep truths of the universe are finally revealed. Midnight Jah, watching over the sleeping block, keeping us safe from the tick-tock of the clock. Let the slow lo-fi texture ease your heavy head, replacing the anxiety with pure peace instead. Midnight Jah, a spiritual guardian in the dark, igniting in our souls a revolutionary spark. Tomorrow's battlefield is waiting in the light, but tonight we are protected by the spiritual mind. Rest your weary eyes, my people, to every insomniac searching for hope. Stay peaceful, the morning will bring the victory. Watching over the sleeping block, keeping us safe from the tick-tock of the clock. Let the slow lo-fi texture ease your heavy head, replacing the anxiety with pure peace instead. Midnight Jah, a spiritual guardian in the dark, igniting in our souls a revolutionary spark. Keep your head up till the sunrise, stay strong. Guidance and protection, sleep well. There is a battle that nobody can see. It takes place inside the mind of you and me. The enemy doesn't always come with a sword. Sometimes they deceive with a flattering word. They poison the water, they poison the air, spreading the pollen of doubt and despair. But the spiritual warrior stays quiet and still, conquering the mountain with a righteous will. Yeah, mental warfare, they plotting on my brain, trying to make me go completely insane. They use the media to propagate the fear, distorting the vision that used to be clear. I gotta keep my guard up, protect my inner space, living in the world with a double-sided face. No guns in this fight, just a clash of the mind, trying to leave a legacy for those left behind. The quietest storm carries the greatest might. We move into the shadows, avoiding the light. No weapon Promises of vanity and pride, but they cannot hide the corruption inside. The truth is a whisper that breaks down the wall, causing the giant of Babylon to fall. So do not be troubled by the noise that they make. Maintain your composure for your children's sake. The power of silence is a magnificent shield, the ultimate weapon that a good man can yield. They want me to react, want me to lose control, so they can put a price tag directly on my soul. But I'm playing chess now, calculating moves, step into the rhythm of these lo-fi grooves. I fight for my consciousness, fight for my peace, waiting for the day when this madness will cease. A silent assassin with a spiritual plan, standing tall in the mirror as a righteous man. Oh, the quietest storm carries the greatest might. We moving through the shadow, the void, and the light. No weapons formed against us shall ever stand, as we march silently across the burning land. Silent warfare, fought in the depths of the soul, reclaiming the pieces to make ourselves whole. Let the slow lo-fi tempo ease the inner strain, finding the wisdom hidden inside the pain. Silent warfare, a revolution without a sound, turning the psychological matrix upside down. They can't conquer what they cannot see.
The spirit belongs to eternity,
Quietly building an army of light.
winning the battle without a physical fight.
Be still and know that Jah is supreme. Awakening the world from a terrible dream. The victory is already ours. Silent warfare, fought in the depths of the soul, reclaiming the pieces to make ourselves whole. Let the slow lo-fi tempo ease the inner strain, finding the wisdom hidden inside the pain. Silent warfare, a revolution without a sound, turning the psychological matrix upside down. Internal peace, that is the goal. Stay focused, don't let them take control. Yeah. Oh. Change doesn't always come with the thunderous sound. Sometimes it rises quietly from the underground, like a soft velvet glove wrapping around the stone, dismantling the foundations of the wicked throne. Through the gentleness of love, the hard hearts break. Every peaceful word is a step that we take. Don't let the noise of Babylon confuse your ears. The quietest revolution outlives the years. Yeah, they expected blood, expected riots in the street, but we're changing up the tactics of how we compete. A velvet revolution, smooth but precise, educating the masses without paying the ultimate price. We using our intellect, our music and our art to spark a massive shift inside the human heart. No bricks thrown, just knowledge dropped on the track, reshaping the future, no turning back. The softest water can erode the hardest rock. We rewriting the destination of the entire block. Without a single weapon, we take our final stand, spreading a velvet vibration across the broken land. Velvet revolution, smooth, gentle, and deep, awakening the consciousness of the people asleep. Yeah, let the lo-fi jazz chords caress your weary mind, leaving the chaotic aggression far behind. Velvet revolution, the subtle power of grace, transforming the reality of this global place. The tyrants rely on the hatred that you give, because that is the fuel that allows them to live. But when you respond with a sophisticated peace, their control over your destiny begins to cease. So let your words be like velvet, elegant and pure, a comforting blanket that provides the global cure. The meek are rising up without a physical sword, conquering the empires with the power of the word. They wanted us angry, wanted us acting out the stereotype, but we too smart for the traps and the corporate hype. We organize now, moving with a royal stride, replacing the street trauma with ancestral pride. A velvet transition from the gutter to the crown, elevating every single mind in the town. My poetry is smooth, but it pierces the regime, living out the parameters of the ultimate dream. The softest water can erode the hardest rock. We're rewriting the destination of the entire block. Without a single weapon, we take our final stand, spreading a velvet vibration across the broken land. Velvet revolution, smooth, gentle, and deep, awakening the consciousness of the people asleep. Let the lo-fi jazz chords caress your weary mind, leaving the chaotic aggression far behind. Oh, velvet revolution, the subtle power of grace, transforming the reality of this global place. We are entering a brand new spiritual age, smooth operation, changing the system from within. That is the only way the righteous can win. Stay sophisticated, stay educated, my brothers. The future is velvet. Velvet revolution, smooth, gentle, and deep, awakening the consciousness of the people asleep. Let the lo-fi jazz chords caress your weary mind, leaving the chaotic aggression far behind. Velvet revolution, velvet revolution, the subtle power of grace, transforming the reality of this global place. Keep it smooth, keep it smooth, keep it royal, keep it royal. Velvet, seal our beautiful vibration. Jagai. dust of the earth we were beautifully made, and to the dust we return when the memories fade. But while we are breathing on this sacred ground, we must rise above the limitations that surround. They try to trample the poor man into the dirt, ignoring the depth of his historical hurt. But the dust is rising, filling the air, a natural movement that is everywhere. Born in the gutter, brought up in the mud, surviving the poverty, the tears and the blood. They thought they buried us deep in the ground, hoping that our voices would never make a sound. But they didn't know we were seeds destined to grow, rising from the concrete trenches below. Out of the dust of the ghetto streets we ascend, determined to fight until the very end. You can't keep a good man down in the soil, through the hardship and the daily heavy toil. We lift ourselves up from the pavement floor, knocking heavily on the liberation door. Rising dust, settling into a beautiful crown, bringing the spirit of hope to every town. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat round your feet as we march victoriously down the street. Rising dust, a revolution born from the mud, thicker than the water, purer than the flood. The oppressor sits high on his tower of glass, thinking his kingdom will permanently last. But the wind of justice is starting to blow, shaking the foundations of everything below. The dust that you trampled will blind your eyes, bringing down the structures built upon lies. So give thanks for the strength that the struggle provides. The cosmic balance is on our side. They look down on the poor, look down on the block, treating our community like a broken clock. But the most beautiful roses grow from the cracks, rising above the systemic political tax. I'm a diamond that formed under the pressure of the street, refusing to accept the concept of defeat. From the ashes of the struggle we gracefully rise, a beautiful spectacle before their eyes. You can't keep a good man down in the soil, through the hardship and the daily heavy toil. We lift ourselves up from the pavement floor, knocking heavily on the liberation door. Rising dust, settling into a beautiful crown, bringing the spirit of hope to every town. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat round your feet as we march victoriously down the street. Rising dust, a revolution born from the mud, thicker than the water, purer than the flood. But they forgot we were seeds, nourished by the truth and the righteous deeds, rising from the ashes of a tragic yesteryear, conquering the future, erasing every fear. You turn to the glory, rise from the ground. Power to the people who are lost and now found. We are completely unstoppable. Rising dust, settling into a beautiful crown, bringing the spirit of hope to every town. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat ground your feet as we march victoriously down the street. Rising dust, a revolution born from the mud, thicker than the water, purer than the flood. Keep rising, my people, never stay down. Seal our dust to glory, Jagat. is over, the battlefield is still. We have conquered the darkness with a righteous will. No more division, no more tribalistic fight. We are gathering together in the holy light. The weapons of Babylon are laid in the dirt. Jah has wiped away the historical hurt. An eternal truce between the earth and the sky. A beautiful vibration that will never die. Yeah. Putting down my guards, letting my soul breathe, releasing all the trauma that was underneath. No more paranoia, no more running from the past. I found an internal peace that is destined to last. A truce with my demons, a truce with the streets. Standing as a complete man on my own 2 feet. We made it through the storm, survived the long night. Now we basking in the glory of the spiritual light. The heavy clouds have vanished from the sky, elevating our perspectives, flying high. United as a human family today, washing all the bitterness and hatred away. Eternal truth, a beautiful covenant of peace. Watching all the suffering and madness cease. Let the final lo-fi rhythm embrace your soul, as the universal harmony makes us whole. Eternal truth, the ultimate destination of grace, restoring the beauty to this global place. They tried to keep us separated through their lives, but love is the bridge that never truly dies. It transcends the boundaries of nation and race, bringing everyone together in a sacred space. So chant a song of victory, let your voice ascend. Every long difficult journey has a beautiful end. The spiritual kingdom is established inside. Live your life with dignity and ancestral pride. From the belly of the struggle to the highest peak, we became the voice for the broken and weak. No longer defined by the scars on our chests, we enter in a paradise of eternal rest. My poetry is finished, my mission is complete, leaving a legacy for the children of the street. An eternal warrior who finally found his peace, watching the universal love drastically increase. The heavy clouds have vanished from the sky. 2Pac, elevating our perspectives, flying high. United as a human family today, washing all the bitterness and hatred away. Eternal truths, a beautiful covenant of peace. Watching all the suffering and madness cease. Let the final lo-fi rhythm embrace your soul, as the universal harmony makes us whole. Eternal truths, the ultimate destination of grace, restoring the beauty to this global place. The battle is won, my spirit is finally free. We are locked in the arms of eternity. Peace to the living, rest to the dead. Let the holy blessings be permanently shared. One love, one heart, one destiny. To every soul who struggled, we found the harmony. It is finished. Peace profound, eternal truths, a beautiful covenant of peace. Watching all the suffering and madness cease. Let the final lo-fi rhythm embrace your soul, as the universal harmony makes us whole. Eternal truths, the ultimate destination of grace, restoring the beauty to this global place. eternal truth. Salaja guide and protect forevermore. Yeah. Oh yeah. Through the noise of the world and the vanity broadcast, we search for the things that are destined to last. The airwaves are crowded with illusions and lies, blinding the people from the true cosmic skies. But if you tune your frequency to a higher degree, you'll find the quiet blessing that sets the spirit free. Even in the static of the Babylonian night, Jah mercy shines through, pure and bright. Yeah. White noise in my ears, sirens on the block, trying to find my balance on this unstable rock. They try to interrupt my signal with the media hate, feeding me distractions just to seal my dark fate. But I'm filtering the garbage, finding the divine, a pocket of serenity inside this turbulent mind. A street soldier covered in the dust of the race, but still highly favored by this static grace. Clear the frequency, let the truth come through, tuning out the whispers that are far from true. In the middle of the chaos in the global display, we find a little comfort along the weary way. Static grace, humming through the cosmic air, an answer to the forgotten outcast prayer. Let the slow, low-fi frequencies heal your brain, cutting through the static of the worldly pain. Static grace, beautiful, unfiltered and raw, living by the parameters of the spiritual law. Yeah. They try to jam your radar with the fear that they spread, hoping you forget what the ancestors said. But the signal of righteousness is way too strong. It carries the heavy-hearted traveler along. So do not be discouraged by the static you hear. The voice of salvation is incredibly near. Just listen to the heartbeat underneath the frequency. That is the definition of true spiritual majesty. I'm broadcasting live from the eye of the storm, where the core realities make it hard to stay warm. They wanna scramble my message, delete my name, act like I was just another casualty of the game. But my frequency is timeless, it lives in the air, reaching every youngster sitting in despair. We are the transmission that they cannot erase, surviving the matrix through the static grace. Clear the frequency, let the truth come through, tuning out the whispers that are far from true. In the middle of the chaos in the global display, we find a little comfort along the weary way. Static grace, humming through the cosmic air, an answer to the forgotten outcast prayer. Let the slow, low-fi frequencies heal your brain, cutting through the static of the worldly pain. Static grace, beautiful, unfiltered and raw, living by the parameters of the spiritual law. Listen to the silence behind the noise. To every kid in the projects, find your voice. The signal is crystal clear. Grace, humming through the cosmic air, an answer to the forgotten outcast prayer. Let the slow, low-fi frequencies heal your brain, cutting through the static of the worldly pain. Static grace, beautiful, unfiltered and raw, living by the parameters of the spiritual law. Keep your signal pure, don't let them jam your mind. Sila, positive vibration, eternal grace. The world is noisy, but my mind is at rest, carrying the burden. I am putting it to the test. Peace is in silence, it's awaiting the soul, keeping the vision, keeping the control. I'm walking with armor made of absolute calm, giving the industry a spiritual bomb. They want me heated, they want me to break, but I'm moving with purpose for goodness sake. Heavy is the peace that I carry inside. It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seeds of the quietness grow. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Find the center in this volatile space. It's not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Yeah. When the storms are raging and the trees start to bend, we stand like the river, we stand like a friend. The peace is a pressure, a physical might, guiding us forward into the light. I'm carrying tons of the truth on my back, steering the rhythm, keeping on track. They fear the quiet, they fear the repose, but this is the secret that everyone knows. Peace is the weapon, the ultimate force. It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seeds of the quietness grow. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Finding the center in this volatile space. It's not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Moving with grace, we occupy the struggle, we occupy the space. The heavy peace is all we ever need. Heavy, real peace. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Finding the center in this volatile space is not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Carry it well, be at peace. Carry it well, be at peace. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. The rulers of this world wear a crown of deceit, built on the backs of the people on the street. They think their authority will never fade away, but the crown is breaking more and more every day. True sovereignty doesn't come from a human throne. It is a spiritual blessing from Jah alone. So do not envy the status of the corrupt king. His wealth cannot buy the salvation we sing. Yeah, they put a crown on my head, then set up the trap, hoping I would stumble while delivering this rap. The fame is a heavy burden, a beautiful illusion, leaving the young mind in a state of confusion. I saw the corruption at the top of the mountain peak, where the leaders ignore the cries of the weak. A broken crown, meaning the industry is fraudulent, but my spiritual integrity remains dominant. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic prize. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crown, shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. They fight for the power, they fight for the gold, selling out the virtues that the ancestors told. But a crown built on malice will eventually break, leaving you alone with the mistakes that you make. Look inside your soul for the true royal blood that survives the fire, that survives the flood. You are a child of the Creator, magnificent and free. That is the definition of true majesty. They wanted me to be a king in their twisted game, trading my community for the fortune and fame. But I threw away the crown, chose the people instead, standing in the trenches where the real blood is shed. I'd rather be a servant for the hopeless and poor than a puppet for the matrix behind a closed door. Let their empire crumble, let their structure fall. We building up a kingdom that belongs to us all. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic prize. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crown, shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. True nobility is written directly in the soul. Let the spiritual wisdom take complete control. We don't bow to the idols of the corporate state. We carry our majesty through the narrow way. Righteousness over royalty every single day. Keep your head high, don't let them take your soul away. The kingdom is within you. Broken crown, shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix, and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. Throw away the illusion. na 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 na. No 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 no. Oh yeah. Every mark on your skin tells a story of grace, a map of the trials that you had to face. Don't hide the wounds that the journey has made. They are the medals of the spiritual brigade. The wicked them strike you with malice and spite, but Jah turn your injuries into your might. A healed soul is a beautiful sight to behold, more precious than diamonds, more valuable than gold. Yeah, I carry 5 bullet wounds deep in my flesh, reminding me daily that my breathing is fresh. They tried to erase me, leave me dead in the street, but I rose back up on my own 2 feet. Yeah. These scars are my trophies, the proof I survived, the evidence of how hard to get the child strived. No longer ashamed of the pain I went through, it made me the prophet that is speaking to you. The damage they inflicted became our sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chests, putting the power of resilience to the test. Sacred scars shining like stars in the night, proof that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, oh, rising above the limitations of the grave. The whip of the oppressor may tear at the back, but the dignity of the spirit will never crack. They can hurt the flesh, but they can't touch the mind, the holy sanctuary that they never can find. So let the scars heal in the rivers of light, guiding the others through the darkness of night. Your suffering was never intended in vain. Wisdom is born from the depths of the pain. They want me to hide what I've been through in life, act like a superstar who never faced strife, but I put my trauma directly in the track, showing the youth how to bounce right back. Every betrayal, every institution, a scar contributed to making me the man that you are. We ain't damaged goods, we are warriors of gold with the greatest story that the streets ever told. The damage they inflicted became our sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chest, putting the power of resilience to the test. Shining like stars in the night, proof that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, oh, rising above the limitations of the grave. Power. The seed of endurance blooms into a flower. They can't stop the resurrection of a true soul. Jah took the broken pieces and made them whole. Wear your marks with pride, my brother. Never let them make you feel less than a conqueror. We are beautifully unbroken. Sacred scars, hey, shining like stars in the night. Oh, proof that we fought. Oh, the good spiritual fight. Let the solo fight tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, rising above the limitations of the great. Respect your scars, they made you who you are. Spiritual majesty, Jah guide. Oh, lift up my hands to the silent sky. The world is sleeping, but my spirit is awake, counting all the blessings that the shadows made. I'm up in the late hours, filtering the doubt, figuring the patterns of what life's about. The city is quiet, the hustle has ceased. I'm finally finding a fragment of peace, writing these bars while the universe hums. Deep in the stillness, the answer is found, rising in volume without any sound. The night is a temple, the stars are the light. We are the travelers, walking inside. Midnight Jah, guiding the lost through the haze, walking through fire and walking through maze. In the dead of the darkness, the truth starts to glow, finding the wisdom that we're destined to know. No daylight distractions, no heavy parade, just the reflection of the path that we laid. The incense is burning, the prayer is aflame, whispering soft the holy sacred name. I'm tapping the frequency, tuned to the source, changing my energy, changing my course. Midnight is magic, a portal too deep, promises made that I'm destined to keep. Awake in the silence, I'm claiming my crown. Deep in the stillness, the answer is found, rising in volume without any sound. The night is a temple, the stars are the light. We are the travelers, walking inside. Midnight Jah, guiding the lost through the haze, walking through fire and walking through maze. In the dead of the darkness, the truth starts to glow, finding the wisdom that we're destined to know. The shadows are healing, the night is a grace, finding my place in this infinite space. Jah is the keeper, the light of the end. The darkness is simply a powerful friend. Midnight silence, light within. Midnight Jah, guiding the lost through the haze, walking through fire and walking through maze. In the dead of the darkness, the truth starts to glow, finding the wisdom that we're destined to know. Rest easy, peace of night. Every mark on your skin tells a story of grace, a map of the trials that you had to face. Don't hide the wounds that the journey has made. They are the medals of the spiritual brigade. The wicked them strike you with malice and spite, but Jah turned your injuries into your might. A healed soul is a beautiful sight to behold. more precious than diamonds, more valuable than gold. Yeah, I carry 5 bullet wounds deep in my flesh, reminding me daily that my breathing is fresh. They tried to erase me, leave me dead in the street, but I rose back up on my own 2 feet. These scars are my trophies, the proof I survived, the evidence of how hard a ghetto child strive. No longer ashamed of the pain I went through, it made me the prophet that is speaking to you. The damage they inflicted became my sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chest, putting the power of resilience to the test. Sacred scars, shining like stars in the night, prove that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, rising above the limitations of the grave. Yeah, the whip of the oppressor may tear up the back, but the dignity of the spirit will never crack. They can hurt the flesh, but they can't touch the mind, the holy sanctuary that they never can find. So let the scars heal into rivers of light, guiding the others through the darkness of night. Your suffering was never intended in vain. Wisdom is born from the depths of the pain. They want me to hide what I've been through in life, act like a superstar who never faced strife, but I put my trauma directly in the track, showing the youth how to bounce right back. Every betrayal, every institutional scar contributed to making me the man that you are. We ain't damaged goods, we are warriors of gold, with the greatest stories that the streets ever told. The damage they inflicted became our sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chest, putting the power of resilience to the test. Sacred stars, shining like stars in the night, proof that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, rising above the limitations of the grave. Power. The seed of endurance blooms into a flower. They can't stop the resurrection of a true soul. Jah took the broken pieces and made them whole. Wear your marks of pride, my brother. Never let them make you feel less than a conqueror. We are beautifully unbroken. Sacred scars, shining like stars in the night, the good spiritual fire. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, rising above the limitations of the grave. Respect your scars that made you who you are. Spiritual majesty, Jah guide. Mental shackles heavy on the youth today, walking through the valley where the wicked play. Keep your fire burning through the coldest night. Every small spark gonna spark the light. Yeah, look into the eyes of a young soldier trapped in the storm, struggling to keep my heavy heart warm. They built the cages, expected us to fall and break, but every single breath is a risk I take. Paranoia creeping up the back of my spine, politicians lying while the mothers are crying, but my spirit unchained, definition of a fighter, holding up my soul like a midnight lighter. Can they trap the wind that blows? Hell no, the revolutionary fire grows. Stand unbowed when the kingdom falls. We write our truth on these prison walls. Rebel soul, shining through the dark and smoke, breaking every chain that the wicked spoke. Slow down the time, let the spirit heal. This is the pain that the streets can feel. Rebel soul, they can never cage your mind. Leave the systemic illusions far behind. Oh, Babylon, build them high tower of cards, tricking the people with the plastic rewards. But the roots run deeper than the pavement stone. No man can ever rule a true king's throne. So chant the song of freedom in the morning sun. The battle of the mind is just begun. Put down the anger, let the wisdom flow. That is the only way the seeds will grow. They want me silent, buried in a concrete grave, hoping that the ghetto child will misbehave. But I'm reincarnated through the words I speak. Power to the peaceful and the weary weak, gazing at the stars through a smoky haze, trying to find my exit from this wicked maze that manifested, but my legacy is pure. Only the love in our hearts remains the cure. Can they trap the wind that blows? Hell no, the revolutionary fire grows. Stand unbowed when the kingdom falls. We write our truth on these prison walls. Rebel soul, shining through the dark and smoke, breaking every chain that the wicked spoke. Slow down the time, let the spirit heal. This is the pain that the streets can feel. Rebel soul, they can never cage your mind. Leave the systemic illusions far behind. My echo remains. No bullet can pierce the spiritual vein. We eternal with it, strictly for the hopeless soul. Let Jah music take complete control.
Natural mystic blowing through the air.
Can you feel it? A ghetto child's prayer.
We refuse to be what
You wanted us to be a rebel soul,
shining through the dark and slow,
breaking every chain that the wicked spoke.
slow down the time, let the spirit heal.
This is the pain that the streets can feel.
Rebel soul,
They can never cage your mind.
leave the systemic illusions
Far behind. Keep the fire searching for a garden in this concrete heat. High-rise towers hiding all the morning sun, but the spirit rises long before the day is done. Jah knows the struggle in the narrow street. I'm mapping out the vision in a hollow cage, writing down my trauma on a dusty page. They want us blinded, keeping us inside the maze. I'm breathing in the wisdom through the city haze, turning all the static into golden light. Open up the gates, let the music flow, where the heavy shadows finally start to go. We are building temples out of broken glass, watching all the seasons of the struggle pass. Urban Zion, rising from the cold, stories of the young, whispers of the old, healing in the rhythm, power in the breath, oh, finding life eternal in the face of death. Yeah, no walls can keep the heartbeat of the land. We plant the seeds of truth with our own hand. Let the siren wail, let the sirens call. We standing firm, we never gonna fall. Look at the skyline, painting with the grit. They sold us a lie, we not buying it. I'm planting hope where they only saw decay, turning the dark night into a brighter day. Legacy growing, watch the structure shift. Open up the gates, let the music flow, where the heavy shadows finally start to go. We are building temples out of broken glass, watching all the seasons of the struggle pass. Urban Zion, rising from the cold, stories of the young, whispers of the old, healing in the rhythm, power in the breath, finding life eternal in the face of death. One mind, one love, one city beat, finding the rhythm underneath our feet. The concrete jungle bowing to the light. We won the war before we started the fight. Just breathe. The Zion is here in the soul. Urban Zion, rising from the cold, stories of the young, whispers of the old, healing in the rhythm, power in the breath, finding life eternal in the face of death. Keep rising, stay golden, peace in the city. Oh, la 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 la. Ooh, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. The darkest hour always comes before the dawn. A lesson we must remember as we journey on. Do not curse the darkness when the sun goes away. It is only preparing you for a brighter day. The shadow's just a witness to the presence of light, a beautiful reminder in the middle of the night. So walk through the valley with your head held high. Jah light will guide you from the western sky. Yeah. stuck in the shadows of the project towers, counting down the minutes, surviving the hours. I see the dark side of human nature every day, wondering if the light will ever come my way. But I realize the shadow only proves there's a spark, a beautiful flame burning bright in the dark. I use the darkness to make my poetry deep, awakening the consciousness of the people who sleep. The shadow cannot exist without the sun. The beautiful duality has just begun. We balance the darkness with the inner flame, playing the parameters of this spiritual game. Shadow light flickering across the concrete wall, giving us the endurance to never fall. Yeah. Let the slow reggae movement ease your heavy chest, giving the revolutionary warrior time to rest. Shadow light, a beautiful contrast of the soul, merging the fragments to make ourselves whole. They try to cast a shadow over all the youth, hiding the magnificent radiance of the truth. They want you to believe that the darkness is absolute, so you never pick up your spiritual flute. But a tiny candle can conquer the deepest room, dismantling the heavy parameters of earthly doom. So keep your fire burning, let it illuminate the night. You are the manifestation of the shadow light. They labeled me dark, labeled me a menace to the crowd, because I spoke the realities of the street aloud. But you gotta understand the darkness to appreciate the day. You gotta see the mud to watch the flowers display. I'm a product of the shadows, but I'm aiming for the sun, refusing to be conquered by the wicked gun. A paradoxical figure standing in the mist, the brightest light that the streets ever witnessed. The shadow cannot exist without the sun. The beautiful duality has just begun. We balance the darkness with the inner flame, playing the parameters of the spiritual. Shadow light flickering across the concrete wall, giving us the endurance to never fall. Oh yeah. Oh, let the slow reggae movement ease your heavy chest, giving the revolutionary warrior time to rest. Shadow light, a beautiful contrast of the soul, merging the fragments to make ourselves whole. Through the darkest valleys my spirit shines bright. No shadow can extinguish the internal light. Oh, we embrace the contrast, we survive the dark. Leaving on this earth a permanent spark. Do not fear the midnight hour, my friend. Every dark road has a beautiful luminescence. The light will always prevail. Shadow light flickering across the concrete wall, giving us the endurance to never fall. Whoa, oh, let the slow reggae movement ease your heavy chest, giving the revolutionary warrior time to rest. Shadow light, a beautiful contrast of the soul, merging the fragments to make ourselves whole. Stay